At 5 with Paige Weeks and meteorologist Matthew Wine.
Recently, senior Alabama U.S. Senator Richard Shelby announced he won't seek a sixth term next year. Since then, several prominent names have appeared as his possible successor. One of the most prominent is Alabama Secretary of State John Merrill. Today in Enterprise, the Tuscaloosa native was the guest speaker at the monthly Coffee County Republican Women's Club meeting. Mike Gerspan reports.
Alabama Secretary of State John Merrill says he'll announce his decision on whether he'll be a candidate for the U.S. Senate next month. Although nothing is final, he did spend a lot of time pressing the flesh and meeting old and new friends at Wednesday's Coffee County Women's March Republican Club meeting. Merrill and a host of other names are starting to appear as possible replacements for longtime Alabama U.S. Senator Richard Shelby.
You undertake something of that magnitude, you have to make sure that you've got everything in order if it's something that you're going to pursue. And if not, you also need to know that you're not going to be viable. And so before you make a public statement, you need to make sure that everything is properly prepared.
In last month's State of the State speech, Governor Ivey announced that the four-laning of a 12-mile stretch of Highway 52 in Geneva County. But Merrill says the Wiregrass is behind the rest of the state as far as appropriations are concerned.
Then you can look at the Wiregrass and you can see that this is an area of the state that's been neglected. And it's an area of the state that needs attention because this is one of the most outstanding parts of Alabama.
In his speech, the Secretary of State says the November general election ran smoothly in Alabama, but he agrees with former President Trump that there were voting irregularities in a number of blue states which swung the election to Joe Biden. Reporting in Enterprise, Mike Gerspan, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.
Another prominent name that may enter the U.S. Senate race is a native of Coffee County, Katie Boyd Britt. Britt is Senator Shelby's longtime chief of staff and an Enterprise High School graduate.